I've got sunshine. Oh, hold on. The amplifier has been turned on. The battery operated amplifier. Let me turn that off, sweetheart. I'm sure you didn't mean it. Could have been me. But we want that battery ready. Even though I usually plug in when I play. My back hurts still. Just can't get it. I think it's when I get fatter. Just my diet. I actually eat some like fresh broccoli occasionally. I mean, I put it on the grill, but and apples, mainly apples. But anyway, I try and eat like my other stuff, pretty pure. Like I use ghee, the GHEE, the clarified butter at times now, as well as olive oil still for certain things. And I'm pretty basic with my cooking stuff, but yeah, but I still like to add cheese to stuff and still drink too much Coca-Cola. That's really what it's about. Hey, what's going on there, folks? Sab Trader, Beckley, and Nina Mode. I am all right. It's late here. I'm East Coast. I wanted to stream, but I got home late from work, and then by the time I got around to getting ready to stream, it was 10:37. I'm like, I'm not going to stream. Then it was 10:54, and I decided let me stream for a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. But I gotta get up early. I'm going to the beach in Venice, Florida tomorrow. So you're only about 9:57 or 8:57 there in Texas, probably, huh? But Venice, Florida is like the shark tooth capital of the. I don't know. It's maybe unofficial. But anyway, you go there and people look for shark teeth, and I've been doing it for years. It's very enjoyable. But you can just walk right along the shore, and you'll find them constantly. Constantly, you come home with some. They're mostly tiny, but occasionally you get about like that, and if you're lucky, find a lot of pieces of big ones. But I throw on the fins and the mask, and I go right along the shore. Just let the water hold me up, back and forth. There's a couple jetties. And then, but you see a lot of people, they have these metal sieves they sell, and I call them frackers. I don't do that. I do a see it and grab it. Sometimes you don't get it. Not often, though. Well, thank you, Beckley. What part of Texas? I've been to Big Bend National Park. Been to several parts. I've been to Austin a couple times. Couple overnights. Literally one night passing through sort of thing, but seeing some shows there. Congress Street, the Continental Club in Momo's. Good time. Been to San Antonio. The Big Bend National Park's pretty cool. You go there, folks, right on the border. Yeah, the Rio Grande is like a stream. You could just take off your shoes and walk through it. in New Mexico. There's this like picturesque little adobe town or whatever. It's all like the buildings are turquoise and pink and stuff right across the border. I guess there's trips there every day from the park. But when I was there, I was standing there just taking some pictures, and there was a on the Mexican side. I guess he was probably a policeman or on a horseback, just kind of over there. Interesting place though, way down there, man. Long ride, and I drove in at night, you know, and it's pretty hilly out there. When you're doing that in the dark, it's just not. A, you're missing good scenery if it's your first time through, and B, it's just it can get hairy, especially you're at the end of a long ride in the dark. So that can be tough, but that'll be fun. So that's anyway, back to the Venice, Florida. Get my headlamp. It's a good headlamp. Petzl. I'm not being paid for this, but if you're out there, Petzl, I did the phone thing there. But what I like about it is, see that it's you can adjust the thing when you're on a hat, but it's also just a tiny profile for your pocket. You know what I mean? I'm a headlamp man. No need to be wasteful with lights. Although I like the string lights. I got the Christmas lights. They'll pretty much. I'm in an RV. What do you want me to tell you? But I like low lighting. Did you buy that camper? Yes. Hope you go viral. Me too, I guess. I'm not too worried about it. You do shit like this, it makes you go viral, right? Well, Ganj. From who? I don't know. A person. A person, not a business. Probably Craigslist, I think it was listed. I mean, when you're down in Florida, there's always a pretty well supplied rotating supply of RVs on Craigslist from people and small dealers, like the 6 or 8 little lots. I mean, it's done me well, but a lot of the shit's breaking down. I had 42,000 miles on it when I got it. Well, I don't know. I have no idea. I bought it in I don't know where it was. I mean, it was Auburndale, possibly, but I don't think it was Auburndale, but over in that general area. I don't think it was in Kissimmee. It was in the middle of nowhere out in that where there's a zillion houses now. Could have even been Lakeland. I don't think so. If it was on the other side of Lakeland. That's why I say Auburndale, but somewhere in that area. All right, man. Thanks for hanging out there, Beckley. We're all sad to see you go. You got to let me know. Darling, you've got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? One day is fine, the next is black. So if you want me off your back, well, come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? It's always tease, tease, tease. You're happy when I'm on my knees. One day is fine, the next is black. So if you want me off your back, well, come on and let me know. Should I cool out or should I blow? Ow! Uh, 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 uh. I saw that there's a new movie out. I don't know if it's in it was in the theater last Saturday for the first time, or Friday maybe. But epic. It was Elvis live, and that movie that came out a couple years ago, Baz Luhrmann made it, and I guess they just uncovered a bunch of like unused footage from some. There was a couple movies made from this stuff. These were like his first shows when he started doing the residency in Vegas. But it was really good. Just showing that Elvis, he was into it and he had it. And it's cool because he was totally into like he just really wanted to impress the guys in the band, and he was playing guitar. You know, he didn't do all the twiddly bits as we like to say. But you know, he could play a good rhythm, and he really played. You know, and they showed him doing Little Sister during the concert too, like playing acoustic. He played it like the first two verses, like. But he had it. He was into it, man. And a great band. It's a lot of good clear close ups, and they I don't know if they colorized it or what, because they got all these paisley shirts. I'm a James Burton on guitar. He played on the original Susie Q. What was it? Dale Watson? Not Dale Watson. Maybe Gene Watson. I don't know. But anyway, way back. Then he was Elvis's guitar in the Taking Care of Business band. I wore my TCB shirt. I had a couple. I've been to Graceland. Good time. I recommend it. It's a good time. Elvis was the real deal, man. He changed society, and the Beatles kind of finished it off. You know, say what you want, but the Beatles really, you know, they were the ones that everything changed, and then been a lot of craziness since, but a lot of stupid shit. But that was kind of, and it really we're kind of at a point now where we're realizing it wasn't all. Some of the art was good, but it also gave us shit like Tony Blair. Or thankfully gave England, but it's kind of hurting all of us what's going on in Europe. To a certain degree, they're somewhat irrelevant, but obviously nobody's really irrelevant. Everybody is somebody. How's that one go? Everybody is somebody. Nobody is nobody. They're Papa and the wealthy. Everybody is somebody. Ooh, ooh. When a man is born, history, he is somebody. somebody. Everybody is 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 somebody. Nobody is nobody. From the pauper to the wealthy. Everybody is somebody. La 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 la. It's gonna take a lot of love to change the way things are. It's gonna take a lot of love, or we won't get too far. So if you look in my direction and we don't see eye to eye, my heart needs protection, and so do I. It's gonna take a lot of love for things to work out right. It's gonna take a lot of love. We won't wait tonight. So if you're out there waiting, I hope you'll show up soon. Hope you'll show up soon. 'Cause my heart needs waiting, not solitude. Gotta get all the words down for that one. Not much to it. It's only like 2 verses. Two separate. Not much to it. Love those Neil tunes. Guy's a bit of a peckerhead, but he means well. At least he speaks up. But he's wrong. I couldn't get the rhythm to that. Like doing that intro part after doing that other song. That. Wanna live I wanna give. I've been a miner for a heart of gold. Such a fine line. Searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. Looking at the lonely, I don't ever wanna play the part of a statistic on a government chart. Has to be an invisible sun, gives its heat to everyone. Has to be an invisible sun, gives us hope when the day is done. In the summertime when the weather is hot, you got women, you got women, you got women, you got women on your mind. Cool. We gotta get that one in the repertoire. There's actually a good tutorial on the YouTube of Mungo Jerry. The guy originally did that back in 1969, 68 maybe. But he just did like 5 years ago. Guy looks great. Must be 80. Big mutton chop still. But he just shows you exactly how he played it. Now he did the. If you don't know the song, check it. You'll know it when you put it on. In the summertime when the weather is hot. And I can't think of the next line. It's you know, it's all dun 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 ch un chin chin. He's funny. I think it was maybe probably 10 years ago now. I think it was probably like 2014, but long time from he did that 68 or 69 or something. So what's that? 50 years later, figures so he's in his late 70s, probably around 80. All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. At the moment we have 0, which is just fine. Going to bed. Going to bed. Welcome. But we're wrapping up. Short stream. My boy Billy. Billy White Shoes. He's got the white paws. First thing that popped into my head, Billy White Shoes Johnson. He was Houston Oilers back in the 70s. He was the first guy to wear white shoes. Everybody had black cleats up till then. The weird thing was, there was no sports center, so it was actually hard to see video of him play and stuff. Like if you were in, I grew up around Boston. Seeing like a highlight of Earl Campbell and stuff took effort, you know? You weren't just getting bombarded with it nonstop all week. So you rarely saw pictures or highlights of like Billy White Shoes Johnson. He was a punt returner, receiver and punt returner. What? Huh? You okay? We're going to bed, sweetie. All right? All right, folks. We got cats. All right, Venice Beach tomorrow in Florida. Shark's Teeth. We'll do a stream tomorrow night showing the Shark's Teeth. Then we'll be streaming on Sunday from Charlotte's Web Pub in Wauchula. FLA, as I like to say. In tribute to Slapshot. So that's it, folks. All right. Thank you. See ya.